This room just seems to have the better light in it. I've tried everywhere. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm a homeschooling mom of 3 kids. I love God and I'm just trying to do life right now, basically. I don't know what I'm doing on this channel, so if you want to stick around and find out, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm still new, so it's still weird to say all that. So today we are doing a K12 unboxing. I've had a few people ask me how we homeschool, and technically we school at home. I'm not homeschooling, I guess, if there are hardcore homeschooling moms that are gonna get technical about it. And that's fine, like, I understand. We're doing K12, so technically it's a online public school. We're still counted absent on days, but the cool thing about it is that we get to make that up on weekends or holidays or breaks. I don't really see that as like absences, I guess, because I always make them up, so we're not ever missing days. You can also bank days that way. So if you plan on missing so many days, you can log in and get extra work done on the weekends or on your holidays or breaks, and that can build up if you're sick or if you're absent for any reason, then like you already have a bank day that they can pull that from. Love that so much about it. I never have to worry about so many absences or so many missing days. Phenomenal. Every day we have a schedule. I'll make another video of us actually doing a school day, I guess, or a day in the life of online school, and I'll show you in there. I'll show you his setup. I'll show you what lessons we got. We are starting 3rd grade this year. I'm so excited. I pulled my son out of kindergarten during Christmas break, so like halfway through the school year, because I kept checking him out early and I just missed him. He was my first child. I was a stay-at-home mom for the first time ever. The office lady was like, you know, he has to learn something. He's gonna have to stay. So there was just some things that happened. There was a straw that broke the camel's back around Christmas time, and I said, that's it. I'm just gonna keep him home. I was already debating on it anyway, and that just set me over the edge, so that'll work. I have never looked back since then. Once I pulled him out during Christmas break, I flipped my lid. I had no idea what we were doing. I had no idea what I was going to do. There are so many options. There's so many available resources. You can literally do anything. You can teach your child how you want to teach them. There are so many resources, free and paid. You can buy curriculum. You can use the free worksheets on Pinterest and stuff like that. You can get workbooks from like the Dollar Tree and Walmart. I cannot get over it. It is too much freedom for me. I chose online school so I could have some structure. So I would know daily what is expected of me or what I'm doing. And I know some of those curriculums, like The Good and the Beautiful, and I think My Father's World lays them out daily for you like that. So you can still get that structure with a really homeschool curriculum, or you know what I mean? I know, you know what I mean. You know. Okay, I don't know how I would say that. It just keeps my head straight, and I like that I'm not in charge of the transcript. If my son ever wants to go to college, which, do we want to? Anyway, that's a whole nother can of worms to open. But if he ever wants to go to like a technical college or community college or whatever, I'm just glad that I have a transcript or something to send him with. Another reason I chose this was because when we hit high school, or I think upper middle school or something like that, they really hone in on his interests and what he likes. And we're already, like, I see us going towards, well, I don't know, it could go either way actually now, because he's really into art. I was gonna say he's really into the science and math side of things very technical and literal, so I feel us going that way, engineering and all that good stuff, so that's over my head. Extracurriculars, and I think classes too, they'll start like gearing him towards that area more, what you like. So if he turns out to be artistic and stuff like that, we may go the other. Oh, everything is laid out for you. We still have English, math, music, art, science. This year, our courses aren't up yet, and it's August 9th. It's not August 9th. I tried to do an unboxing. My son was so excited to do an unboxing video. We just flew through it. We just opened everything. So I'll insert those clips here for you. Enjoy, because that was chaos.
How can I open this side? Mini boxes inside a box? That's crazy.
Hold on.
This one is cool. I'm opening my third grade. No. You excited, Mom? Oh, wait, so good. And Mason, what? You can go back playing with your car? That on this side.
Okay, now that we're back, we're gonna go through these boxes again. But I'm gonna show you what's in these and kind of what to expect. We didn't do kindergarten with K12, but I plan on doing kindergarten next year with K12. So we'll see. I'm kind of nervous about that. I don't know how online school is gonna do with a kindergartner. Second and first grade though, we got a lot more boxes than we did this year. They've already ripped this up. We've got 2 big boxes like this. I can show you too because I took a, just kidding, I took a video. Yeah, we got 2 of these for the past 2 years, 2 big boxes, but this year we only got 1. Usually there were quite a few of these style boxes in there. This one is it looks like art. Nope, this is science, just kidding. It'll come with an inventory sheet to make sure you have everything in your box. We have seeds in here. We have green bean seeds. We got some of those last year, so maybe we'll do them again. I don't know. Index cards, modeling clay, stick cups, and some, I want to call them pipe cleaners. Popsicle sticks. So that's our art box. Oh, and a bar magnet. Oh, there it is. I was like, that's not in here. So first, this is art. We have our art, and it's like, this one's printed on like cardstock. It's weird. Maybe I should have done this like not with my glasses. Come here. Healthy snacks. So, like I said, this is our art box. Every year, they send us paintbrushes and acrylic paint. And every year, it's packaged different. The first year, it looked like those Dollar Tree, the plastic tubes, squeezy, I don't know. Last year, we got like little canisters, and this year, we got this, so I don't know. We have construction paper, modeling clay. Does that say yarn? I don't know. Oil pastels. He's so excited about these. He loves oil watercolor. Look at how it was set. Everything fit. And you want to save some of these boxes because there are things you send back to them for reuse. That's another thing with homeschooling. If you want to keep things or reuse things, you'll have to just buy them. Art and science. I don't know if we want to do English or math, so we're just gonna do math. That's what math looks like. Take this off. And we have blocks and shapes. 2D shapes. I'm getting cut. 2D math shapes. There's a base 10 set, you know, these ones, hundreds. And then at the bottom is our workbooks. Our workbook. I kind of flipped through here and we are starting multiplication, division, and fractions. And I have realized that we're hitting the peak of my math knowledge, and we're gonna be learning together from this point on. 3rd grade math. That's nice to know that that's my limit. They send you a workbook, so every day we usually have a worksheet to do. If I know that he's got it, or if it's super easy, or some activities that he does on the computer, that it's just repeating on the worksheet. So if he's already got it and I know that he knows it, then I won't make him do the worksheet. But if we need some extra practice, or if we need to work on things, I'll make you do the worksheet. Our lesson guide, you get this for English and math. I don't know if you get one for anything else. I'm still in elementary school. We'll find out if we hit middle end. This goes with our computer. There is a little block or a little graph up here, and it says get ready, try it, quiz, and wrap up. And it kind of gives you an idea of what we're doing and how long it should take. So get ready, it says introduction to perimeter. It should take 2 minutes for the introduction. We're gonna review it for 18 minutes. There's a quiz, it might take about 25 minutes, and then more math practice for 15 minutes that day. So that's like a quiz day. There's a worksheet. Problem solving with multiplication, it says learn and try it, and there's our worksheet probably. It gives you an overview of what we're doing on the computer. The first year, we did 1st grade. And they sent us a lesson guide, and it was really laid out, and I loved it so much. It went over everything, or overviewed a little more in depth. The next year, we just got a flat out overview, I guess. It was just headlines, basically. Hated it. Everybody complained about it. We wanted to know what we were doing for the day, not just headlines. So this is a little more in depth than last year, but it's still not what I had experienced my 1st year. I could be wrong. It could be this I got this 1st year and I'm just remembering like crazy. Anyway, this seems fine. It's still an overview of everything, but there's still sub-captions under the headings that I like, so. Should be fun this year. We also got a map. I think we get one every year of these for our base 10, or maybe it'll be every time we get our base 10 blocks. Ones, tens, hundreds. Same thing back here. That was it. We just got a workbook and our blocks with that. Last year we got counting blocks, we got 2D shapes, 3D shapes, a base 10 set. It was a lot to keep up with, and the kids liked pulling them out to play with them, and it was just too much. Next, for our last box we got this year, which is crazy because like I said, we usually get 2 big boxes, and this year we just got 1. Oh, this is English. English, they usually send you books to read, obviously. Well, not obviously, I'm telling you now, I guess. You don't know. Let's look through here. Here's, let me not dump everything out, or kind of what it looks like inside. This year we're reading The Tale of Despero. We have a handwriting book, and I'm so stinking excited because you see this cursive. We're learning cursive. I was so nervous that I was gonna have to do that as a side project. Something, I guess we're learning about weather, okay, because we have Curious About Snow by the Smithsonian Museum. And they like to send these K12 World magazines. There are wildlife ones, there's been science. I think there were a couple about nature. There was like one about bears and foxes and stuff like that. Every year we get a little K12 magazine. We don't usually send these back. We keep these. And they're just articles. That way our students learn the different contents of the articles, like the headlines, the captions, pictures, table of contents, the index. Yeah, this introduces them to all of that pretty much. Expeditions in reading. It has a little 3 for 3rd grade. We've gotten a folk tales and poems book like this. And I think fairy tales or something. We've gotten a little hardback book like this. This does get sent back because they reuse these. But there's little short stories all throughout here. Last year we got Aesop's Fables instead of one of these, I believe. Just having kids and doing YouTube, it's gonna be a learning curve for me. Glory of Greece. Last year we got 2 smaller ones. This is so thick this year. Language arts. ELA is what I usually label things as, and everybody's like, what is ELA? English language arts. It's like there's a lot of writing pages like this, just lined paper. Lots of writing this year. We are not a fan of writing, but I'm excited. We've been kind of slacking on it. I have let that go a little bit. His handwriting is a little messy, so we can work on that. The lesson guide that goes with the computer. So a thick boy. This is the better one. I guess math, I just don't have a lot to do. I'm so excited. Just like make sure this is not a quiz one, not a quiz page. It lays out what we're doing on the computer. Okay, and how long it should take. It even over here, it has a little, I don't know if you can see, it has a symbol. It has a symbol for the computer monitor or for a like worksheet page, so you can tell if it's online or offline. Content background and overview of what we're learning. Okay. Advanced prep. I'm so excited to be a teacher. Lesson goals. Read aloud to practice fluency, vocabulary words. What materials we're gonna need. Keywords that I need, or that I can write on the chalkboard. These keywords are main idea, nonfiction, and supporting detail. I am so excited for this year because last year I started off good, like with planning and organizing, but then I slacked off on it. And we were just trying to get through the school year at the end of 2nd grade. So this year I'm really making myself have a plan, and every Sunday I want to sit down and reset for the week. I have to do that. And I like to get lazy and not do things like that. There's even little green headings that say learning coach check-in. Oh, I don't know if you can see. And technically I'm the learning coach, and my son still has a teacher. We just check in with her once a week. She sees we're struggling in a certain area or a certain subject, then she'll pull us for another day or another time and kind of give him extra help. I'm really excited to really dive in and use it this year and utilize these. I really should have done an unboxing last year or something because we got more last year. It's pretty much what comes in our K12 boxes because I've gotten quite a few people that ask how it works or what happens. Once I enrolled him, after that, all I have to do is hit re-enroll for next year and we're automatically signed up for the next year. Everything still gets like shipped to the same address and things like that. They send a reminder text or a reminder email just to make sure the address is still the same, that it's going to the same place for this year. But I don't have to do anything I had to do when we were a new student. I had boxes to check off and I had like forms to fill out, all that good stuff. You know how that is. But after that, these past 2 years, I've just had to click re-enroll and everything just comes. It's been amazing. I love it for our family. It works so well for us. I don't plan on switching anytime soon because why fix what's not broken? I'm still signing us up for local co-ops and they are totally accepting of us schooling online. There's been nobody that has rejected us because we don't use like a paper curriculum, if that makes sense. They understand, I guess, that we're still at home and we still need connections. So that's been really nice. I haven't had issues with that. I've just had issues with people being like, you're not really homeschooling. Technically, you're schooling at home, or it's still a public school. Like, yes. It just makes more sense in my brain and it works for us and I love it, and I will always be but I will totally rave about them. His teachers have been amazing so far. I've had no issues with them. If you're thinking about homeschooling, what direction are you gonna take? Has this helped you? I hope this has been informative because I know there's not a lot of videos about K12 and I plan on making more because we like it. That's what comes in our K12 boxes. I am so excited for this school year. I love school supplies. I love the paper. I love the pens. I'm just stocking up. I will do a day in the life where we you could see what our schedule is or what our plan is. We are in what's called flex, which means we have a flexible schedule basically. We just meet with our teacher once a week. That's so nice. That means for the rest of the week we're free to do what we need to do as long as it gets done, according to me. I'm sure that they want his courses or like his lessons all done daily, but I'm thinking weekly. As long as it gets done for the week, we're chill. And so far I haven't had an issue. Like, I love this because I can make my schedule how I want to make my schedule. We can do what we want to do. We could still go out to the library, go to events. I can still be involved in a co-op. If you're not in flex, then I hear that you meet with your teacher more and that it's class, but you're working on your online course, if that makes sense, but you're still on the video call. If you're not in flex, I think you meet with your teacher more and there are a little more requirements of you. I'm not sure because I've never not been in flex. As soon as we signed up for K12, I opted for a flexible schedule and I just can't rave about it enough. I love it so much. I love that every day is already planned out for me. I love that I have lesson guides to look at. I love that everything is sent to me. I love that I still have the option to homeschool schedule. I highly, 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 highly encourage you, if you are not ready to go all the way hardcore homeschooling, or if you're kind of freaked out about it, I highly, highly encourage you to look at online school. I know it's freaky because you don't want them to be in front of the screen all the time for so many hours, but you can also dictate that too. You can be in charge of that too. They don't have to be on the screen 8 hours a day. That's such an exaggeration. But I also understand you don't want them on the computer even 3 hours a day. So that's your own battle. I have no issue with it, but I understand. Each their own. I'm not judging anybody. This works for me and I love it. You can opt also. We got a laptop and a printer sent through them. We got it for first grade and I haven't had to send it back over the summer. We just keep it for the next school year and we might end up keeping it all the way through 12th grade. I don't know. They first send you the printer, you get some sample ink and that's it. You're on your own for the rest. I'm gonna buy ink soon. Love that for me. Last year I bought the wrong thing of ink, opened it and it didn't fit and I couldn't take it back because I opened it. Ugh. And nobody had that printer, so I spent like $100 on ink. It was more like 60, but that's close enough to 100 on ink. Anyway, I'm thinking about getting the HP subscription because it's an HP printer, but there's an HP app, a smart printer app, and there's also a subscription to ink, so I think I'm gonna have to opt for that. There are all sorts of engagement and your child is going to be socialized because they have all sorts of events all throughout the year. They have adventure days and I forgot what the other one is called. Adventure days are more like fun and play and things like that. An academic maybe day or something, and it's more geared toward learning something. We've been to authors' houses and stuff like that. There are so many field trips and options and you're gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. You can totally do this. I want to ease your mind. It's not freaky, it's not scary. If you hate it this year, don't do it next year. Why are we stressing out? We have free will. You can do whatever you want. Newsflash. Don't do whatever you want. Follow the Bible. If you don't like it, you can change it. Don't listen to me if you don't like it. If it doesn't work for your family, it's fine. I just stress out because I think if it works for you, it's gonna work for me. But that's not. Everybody is different and everyone's gonna have their own experiences. I hope this was informational for you. I'm sure I left something out. I didn't organize or plan any of this. Just said this all on the fly. I'm sure as I'm editing, I'll think of things. But like I said, there'll be more of these K12 videos that we can resource, and we can, if you have any questions, leave them down below. I love you guys. I'll see you next week.